俺だって出せる威力には限度がある。マセガキ。
お前に似てねえか。
ああ、似てねえ。
Okay, so at first, I didn't see myself making a video like this at all, considering it has nothing to do with anime and it's a real world topic, which I try to avoid making videos on at all costs. But sometimes you gotta break those rules, and this time just happens to be one of them. So let me start off by saying this. I find myself making this video for two reasons. One, to educate those of you who may be somewhat blind to the current circumstances happening right now, and two, to make it known why 2020 is forever canceled. So yeah, I'll explain after the intro. Enrique. Yeah, that thing we're all living in right now, yeah, the year 2020, yeah, that's canceled, like for good. But for what reasons, you may be asking yourself, or your friends watching the video? Well, for the simple reason that nothing in this world has gone right or according to plan. And although some things in your personal life may be going right, for the world, it surely isn't. Which, now that I've got the basis for this video down, I can now present example A, the most apparent example by far this year. And that is this. No, what else? And if you haven't realized why, I don't really know what else to tell you, other than explaining to you why. So I'm sure you've noticed a few side effects from it. Like if you were to walk outside right now and look around, I'm sure you wouldn't see people walking. They wouldn't be walking their dogs or just plainly walking down the street. And I'm sure you've noticed people not being able to go to school. Well, that's all thanks to this. Because the government has issued a little something called quarantine, also known as the practice of not being able to go anywhere you want or do anything fun or consisting of joy. And because of this, everyone who has been thinking about hanging out with their friends over your extended school break or traveling, well, your plans have just been canceled and moved at the same time. Now that I've gotten the most apparent way that 2020 is canceled, let's get to the minor example, also known as example B. Giant wasps, also known as murder hornets. At first, I didn't really think this was a big deal myself until after hearing that they were in the US and after watching a video of someone getting stung by it, did I realize the truth. So they originated from Asia and nobody knows how they got here and if they're anywhere else in the US. But they do have venom of some kind in their stinger and can inflict a sting seen nowhere else, and I really shouldn't have to explain why these things are dangerous unless you've either never been stung by anything at all in your life or you're just clueless. So with those being the primary examples, as long as you stay inside and avoid all contact with humans and living things, mainly hornets, you should be good. But if there is another problem that includes death, and that is complete boredom. So with that, I have some anime recommendations. Seeing as you might somewhat like anime if you're watching this, or if you're subscribed, which, yeah, go do that right now. So get your notepads and get ready. So for the first recommendation I have is The Promised Neverland, which is about these orphans who are totally oblivious to the outside world due to being held and raised in an orphanage for almost their whole life, but they quickly find out the secrets of the mother. The second recommendation is Black Clover, which I'm just not finding out for some reason, but a lot of people are sleeping on, even though it's one of the best new gen anime out there. Anyways, it's about two boys, Asta and Yuno, who both have the same dreams of becoming the Wizard King, and the anime follows both of their journeys, mainly Asta's, making their dreams a reality. And the final recommendation is Another, and the only description I'm giving for this one is the anime where umbrellas have the uncanny ability to kill people, so viewer discretion is advised.